Peace, peace, peace. Welcome. Today's episode is brought to you by Rental SEO. Rental SEO is a internet company, and it what it does it allows you when you have your business and your businesses, it allows you to help bring up the SEO on your business, which is search engine optimization. Basically, they allow you to bring your ranking up on Google. It is something that every full-fledged business you have to be able to understand your social media part of your business because we're living in the future, and so this is a futuristic company, and they come to us and they allow us and they offer assistance and help on to help your business become a high ranking on Google and other different types of search engines. This is very important on the business. Um, so you can catch them at rentalseo.com. This is brought to you by rentalseo.com. We rank where you want. So if you have a business and you don't quite understand what this does, just understand that if a person wants to find you, this is one of the companies that will make it easier for customers to find you when you're on the top ranking of Google. So any of you guys that have YouTube pages, Facebook pages, or any type of business page, SEO is your best friend. And so you can check out their website. That's rentalseo.com. They also have a phone number there. There's good people there. There are brothers, there are sisters there. And so definitely check them out. Definitely check them out as much as you can. So this has been brought to you by Rental SEO. And this is some of the information right here. Go check that out, especially for you business owners and small business owners. Many people are not fully complete with their business, but when you are, go check them out. We're about to go in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. We're about to go in. So they've been messing with the stream. So we all over here on Tribe Up today. Um, yeah, it's about to go down. I'm gonna try to keep track of both chat rooms, but it's about to go down today. Today we're going into where's the full report on DNA report on night. You know what I'm saying? We got Libra Sun in the building. Y'all sure up in there? How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna be going in. Now on this show, there's no theories allowed. No speculations, none of that. Okay? No theories allowed. Nothing but straight facts of what's your evidence. And so where are the full DNA reports on Naia? Okay? Now, this is something that has yet to be revealed. And there's a reason why it have not been revealed. So we can easily find George Lopez's DNA tests right on the internet, simple as hell. But for some reason, when it comes to Luzia and when it comes to Naya, for some reason, we just can't seem to find their actually so-called DNA lineage. Now, everybody understand that DNA is a theory. So within a theory, there are some forms and some facts are included. So within the genealogy little DNA report, there are some markers there, and they do have something to work with. But just because you have something to work with and you have, some sort of a fact, that doesn't represent 100% proof. All that does is that you got something to play with. You got something to work with. And so you just take what you got to work with and you make it work. And this is what these people have been doing. And this is what a lot of people have been believing in. So we got Lotus in the building as well. Okay, so let me see who we got over there. I don't even know. For some reason, the Supreme Chief channel, it just acts so funny and so difficult on that channel. I don't even know if it's still streaming. But if you are over on their Supreme Chief channel, you might want to go over there to our Tribe Up channel. Okay, just type in tribe up or type in hashtag tribe up because that's where we at. For some reason, it acts very different over there on the Chief Holiday channel. So Chief Holiday gonna be coming in. So let's go ahead and get this in. So first off, like I have to say, I will not be accepting any theories, and that's including from Aboriginals. Anybody come on here during this time, we will not accept any theories. We accept an evidence only. And also, we're gonna go into what is a giving fact. A giving fact. Okay, what is a giving fact? There is something called a giving fact. We also are going to go into that. Matter of fact, let's break that down. Okay. What is a giving fact? Okay. A giving fact is basically when you have a conclusion or you have some information and there's all options automatically are eliminated just by your just by the data you collected or just by the information you've been handed. For example, if I say I am in a boat and I am fishing, okay? Now, it's a given fact that I am either in a lake, the ocean, or a river. And if any smart person got another name, some type of another name they want to call something, but it is a given fact that I am on the boat in water. I don't have to explain that to you because it's a given fact, okay? Another example. If I say there was a fire and a fireman put the fire out, okay? It's a given fact that they use water to do it. Okay? I don't have to explain that to you. You should it's a given fact. It's if I need to explain to you that the fireman used water to put the fire out, then you're some type of retard or you're not wrapped too tight. So that's what a giving fact is. Now, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for giving facts. Okay? But we're not going to get too far into giving facts because they can be a little slanted. Sometimes giving facts can be cultural. Sometimes giving facts can be scientific, and sometimes they can be just, you know, between a couple people. So giving facts does break down. But some giving facts you can't, you can't escape them. So we have two chat rooms today. And so there was a couple people. We had one person we had to mod up. I think it was a brother in down or down in or something like that. I can't find the brother, but he's now a moderator because he's the first in the building. And so over there on Cheap Holiday Channel. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to go into the facts. No, okay, no theories allowed. So I will not be talking no theories. I'm going in and I'm going in hard. And so first thing you notice is that when it comes to Naia and when it comes to Lucia, they don't really have a full-fledged DNA report. Now everybody understand that DNA is a theory. There is some facts inside of DNA, but the rest of it is some type of manipulated type of theory. It tells it gives you some type of hint, some type of clue, some type of hypothesis or something like that of the information that you're looking for. Okay? So there are facts in there. The facts are included. So that's a theory. And so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving them the benefit of the doubt. We're going to assume that DNA is real. Okay? So just for pretend stupid ass funny reasons today we're going to assume DNA is real. Now, assuming DNA is real, one have to notice and one have to understand, where is Naia and Lucia full-fledged DNA report? For some reason, when it comes to Naia's DNA, it gets a little weird and it gets a little odd. But for some reason, for Joyce Lopez and Snoop Dogg and fucking Celine Dion and fucking Nelly and shit, for some reason their DNA report is right there. It's like it's very simple. It's very readable. It's not it's not difficult to read. It's very simple. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here to let me see, Charlie Murphy DNA report and shit. Like what the hell? Like Thurman and Drake and all types of weird shit. For some reason, uh, we are able to get their full-fledged DNA report, and it's very simple. Now, first thing we do, we have to understand the difference between science and the difference between media. Okay, I said this again, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's very important. Understand there's science and there's media. Media includes the History Channel, National Geographics, BBC, PBS, uh, any type of thing that comes out of Hollywood, um, different, television and movies. That's very powerful. That's the media. That's the most powerful form of information flow that we have, other than social media. Okay, and then we have what we call science communities. Science community have limited funds. So science community, they're not really too many billionaires lurking around there. They're not even, I don't even think there's that many millionaires lurking around there. The scientific community, the scientific community, it's according to me, it's usually attached to some type of government, some type of agency. It's not like a private, you know what I'm saying? Even though they do have them, but for some reason they're always attached to different things. And so we need to understand that when we pumping out this information, a lot of the information that we talk about, it comes out of the media. So what people try to do is they try to sound smart, and they try to fight scientific. They try to fight scientific community information with media information, and they try to make you look stupid. Okay, because you come out of here, you come out here and you regurgitate something you seen on the History Channel. Okay, and then you look in some of these scientific journals that say something completely different. Now that right there alone lets you know that something's ain't right. And the reason why we kind of target the media is because the media is very powerful. And this is what our kids are going to be watching. Our kids are not going to be reading some scientific shit that comes out of Dubai or anything like that. They're going to be watching Disney Channel. They're going to be watching the History Channel. They're going to be watching PBS, CBS. That's where a huge chunk of our people get their information. So them right there, we're going up against them. Okay? Now, when it comes to the scientific community, we can deal with the scientific community on another level, because the scientific community, they're the underdog at this point. So don't get it confused. Now when we go to the media, okay, let's go to the media. Now when we go to the media and we wanna check out a DNA report, okay, here goes George Lopez's DNA report, and he's like 55% European or whatever, and they have this DNA report on this guy, and then you can go down different types of celebrities, and you can find a full-fledged DNA report on these people, and it's very simple to read and very simple to understand, because this is what they're pushing. Okay? Now, when it comes to Naia and when it comes to Lucia, for some reason the DNA doesn't break down the same way as George Lopez's. It doesn't, they don't explain it the same simple way. They get real scientific, and they use these real words, these real difficult words, and it's like you have to almost break down sentence by sentence by sentence in either to understand what the hell they're saying. It's like you have to go to school for 12 years just to understand what they're saying. And so why is it that I have to be a certified professional fucking paleontologist to understand what Naia DNA say? But when it comes to George Lopez, I can be a fucking house mom in a laundromat and I can completely understand it. So this is what we're up against. And this is what a lot of people fall short at. You see? Now, understand this community, this stuff that they're doing, it is ran on a budget. So it is very simple. You have a theory. We give you money and you go prove your theory. Okay? This is how they're working. We have a theory. I give you $1 million to prove your theory. Now I bet money. Actually, I ain't got that much, but I will bet money that if we can give our people millions of dollar budget and send them out there to Mexico and send them out there, I am 100% confident that they will find things to support their theory or to support their information. But that's not how science works. Science works where you have a theory and you work against your theory. You are your theory's arch enemy. Okay? So if we really want to get serious, what we would do is we would get some of the meanest, baddest motherfucking Pan-Africans and we would give their ass a budget and we would say, hey, we're going to send y'all out there to disprove what we're saying. And then we would give them a certain amount of time and nope, you ain't done it yet. Nope, that line's right up. That line's right up. Nope. And so that's how, that's how science, usually work in some points and in some sense. But today we're not going to be accepting any theories. So this goes for Chief Holiday, this goes for Ty Data, this goes for Leverson, this goes for AP, A1, Dan Calloway. During this segment, we will not be accepting any theories whatsoever. We're going with as is TV and scientific community as is. And then we're going to see how things go. Now, let's go ahead and get it in. So first thing first, as you can see, you see the world. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in North America. I'm just going to type in North America. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up North America. Okay? Most likely I'm going to zoom in on Mexico. Okay? Now I'm going to wait till we get the words up there and there's going to be no theories. I'm not going to be talking about no theories. Okay? We're going straight in. Okay. Now right here, you have what we call the Yucatan Peninsula or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. Why it just couldn't be the Yucatan Sea or some shit? The water outside the Yucatan area. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark that. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna bring that in a little bit closer so people be able to see that. Now, we're gonna zoom in on that. And like I say, I am not going to be talking no theories, you guys. I'm talking straight raw facts and straight raw data. And then some other information will be a giving fact, if you understand what a giving fact is. But, each is on when it comes to that. Now, here you have the Yucatan Peninsula. Okay, this is where Naia was found. Okay. This is where Naia was found. Okay, you guys? Now, this is no spin. Okay? I'm not spinning anything. I'm just telling you this is where she was found around about this area. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Please allow me to correct myself. If I'm wrong, because I watch my videos sometimes, man, I contradict myself so many goddamn times, you guys. But y'all get what y'all understand my energy and y'all know where I'm going, so that's really the most important. But everybody, that's where she was found. Now, then you have the Venice cruise right here. Let me make sure. Yeah, the Venice cruiser right here. That's where. Let me see. Venice cruiser right here. Okay, that's Venice cruiser Mexico. Okay, and that's right there. Now that's where the Olmec head the Olmec civilization, parts of the Olmec civilization was found. Okay? That's where part of the Olmec civilization was found. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Okay? Now I'm not doing no theories. I'm not putting no spin on it. I'm just telling you the facts. So, as you can see, a part of the Olmec civilization was found there. Okay? Now, then we have Tabasco right there, whatever that is. Then we have let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and strike this out. Now, there we go. So we're gonna do it like that. Now you see that area right there. Now, as you can see, that's where the Olmecs was found. Okay. Now we're gonna zoom in on that a little bit, and we're gonna get some information on that. Now understand, Naia was found here, over here in this area over here. Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse? You can't see my mouse, can you? Okay, let me see if I can get my mouse up here real quick so people can understand, because I'm not doing no spin. I'm just showing exactly what it is. Okay, so let me get my mouse out there. Okay, now my mouse. Okay, so Naia was found right here. Okay, right along this area somewhere over here. Okay, facts. Okay, the Venice screws right here. This is where the Olmecs, one of the Olmec civilizations, was found. Now what I'm finna do is I'm finna type this into Google search. I'm finna type this actually into Google Earth, and it's going to zoom in a little bit, and it's going to tell us some information about that area. Okay, it's going to tell us some information about that area. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Please allow me to make mistakes. I am human. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into that area right there. And this right here, as you can see, between here and here, let me get Naia from over there, because she Auntie Naia, let me get her out the way real quick. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is where this is actually the Olmec head you see right here. This is Colossal Head 1. Okay, I think they found 10 of them, or they revealed 10 of them. This is one of them. I'm gonna actually read the specs on it. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna understand that. And so this is mighty close, pretty close to where Naia was found. Very close to where Naia was found. Now that's fact. That's fact. Now, okay, now I'm not putting no spin on it. Okay, now let's look at some information on this Olmec face, or on this Olmec head. We're not even going to go with the features. We're not even going to do that, because we can argue all day what this look like or what this is, but we already know they got braids in the back and whatever the fuck they is, or whatever they is. We're not going to deal with none of that. We're going to deal with what is. So we do know Naia was found over there, and some kind of civilization popped up over here. Now, okay. Now let's see if I can get some information on Colossal Head. I believe that's let me make sure I got my information correct. I believe that's Colossal Head 1. Okay. Now the information on that head, let me see if we can go down to the size and weight of it. I'm just gonna say it, even though I would like people to show people, but you can easily just go to a Wikipedia page, and it will show you some information. So it was found in Saint. Let me see. Oh, okay. So let me make sure I got the area right first. Let me make sure I got the area right first. Okay. Just to make sure. Let me double check my area, because I don't want to be off. Okay. So this will be right here. This will be the exact location. Okay. Let me get the exact location. Boom. Now this where this head was found at. This exact head was found in this exact location. Because keep in mind, many of the heads were scattered all throughout the place. Many of them were scattered. And so this where this head was actually found at. This area right here. Now when we zoom out, well, let's see how far that is away from Naia. Let's see how far that is away from Naia. As you can see, we right there still. We still right there. We still right there. We got that. We right there. Okay, we're gonna see how far away this was from Naia. Okay, can I go out anymore? Google, you just gonna cut me off like that? For real, Google? Okay, can I? Okay, there we go. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna move this up a little bit, about right there. Okay, as you can see, Naia was found around this area over here. Naia was found over there. Okay, Naia was found over there. Now, Naia goes back, I believe, 12,000 years ago. She was found over there. Okay, Colossal Head 1 was found here. Now, if y'all want to, we can try to figure out the distance between where Naia was found and where the Olmec civilization was found. Now, I am not saying that these are the same people. Okay, I am not saying that. I'm just showing the facts about it. Okay, you can come up with your own conclusions. You can come up with your own theories, because whatever I can come up with, you can come up with something different. We can all come up with anything we want to. But I guarantee you, if you give us a budget and you give us a nice amount of money, I guarantee you we can come up with something way the fuck different than they are telling you. Matter of fact, we don't even need a full-fledged budget. All we need is some gas money. You know what I'm saying? Our rent paid for a certain amount of time, and a little pocket money. That's all we really need, and we'll bust this thing wide open. But guess what? We don't have that. So what people say is, you guys are clowns. You guys are village idiots. You guys are people who cry chicken, who cried wolf when there's no wolf. So what they try to do is they try to pocket shame you, because many of these Native Americans organizations, many of them have budgets and government budgets and budgets behind them, just like when you hire a lawyer and shit. A lawyer could do a better job than some in some cases than protecting yourself in court, because a lawyer is a professional. They got they got schooling, and you hire them, and they are expected to do a very thorough job. Okay, and so they are able to hire certain type of people to do their work to fit their narrative. We don't have people to hire. We can't me and Chief Holiday can't go out there and say, man, look, I got these anthropologists over here from China, bro. We don't have them yet, but we will have them soon. And this is when the cookie's going to crumble, when we are able to hire our own non-biased, professional, non-English speaking anthropologists on this shit. That's when it's going to hit the fan. I'm just laying down the groundwork, because we finna, y'all have no idea. But for the time being, we're just going to be the village idiots. We're just going to have to endure the shame of being the village idiots who's crying woof, or it's raining, or whatever, how the fuck that story goes. Okay? So understand that. So as of now, no, we can't hire them. We can't go and get some of the most professionals, Chinese archaeologists out there, or you know what I'm saying, and come over and bring them over here and have them do their due diligence. Okay? We don't have that ability yet. But until then, we're just going to state the facts. Now, this is Colossal Head 1. Okay? I'm going to give you a little bit of specs on it, just to be fair, and also it makes me look pretty cool and shit too. So, the head weighed 25.3 tons. Okay? Height is 2.84 meters, so that's about 9.3 feet. Width is is basically 6.9 feet. Okay, so the thing is humongous. Okay, and it was found right over there where Naia used to hang out at. Okay, somewhere around where Naia live at. Okay, now, so then we're gonna go. Um, so I want y'all to keep that in mind. I want y'all to keep that in mind. So understand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom out a little bit so we can understand what we're looking at on a larger scale. Now, okay. Now, so that's where Omak head was found, and this right here is where Naia was found. Okay. So now we have Omak head 10. Okay. So I went 1 in 10 because people want to talk about the features and what they look like and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that just yet. We're just gonna present the information, and then you can go in on the features and you can come up with your own conclusions you want. So it was found in the same. It was found in the same location. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find different heads that was in a different location. It seemed like they found 10 heads in that location. Now they also found some monuments. Okay, they found some monuments in La Venta. Okay, okay. So we're gonna check out some of the monuments. Okay, look like Tabasco, Mexico. Okay, back. Okay, see that right now? Can y'all see that? So they found some monuments right there. Okay, different types of. They said monuments. They didn't say head, but on the screen right here, I don't know if you can see that. It's a head that shows that says that. Okay, they have a head there. So we're also gonna we're gonna zoom out and we're gonna put an X there. We're gonna put an X there. So they not only finding heads, they're finding civilizations, you guys. Civilizations. Okay. So not only heads, we're talking civilizations in these areas. So now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom out and we're going to get a triangular picture. I want to do a triangular picture of what's going on. Okay, so we got Venta, Veracruz right there, and then we have a civilization found right there. So we're looking at two different. So we're looking at Maya, then we're looking at two different civilizations. Naia, and we're looking at two different civilizations. And so we're gonna upload. Let me see where the other head at. Do we have another head up here? Nope. So I guess let me go ahead and go get the other one. Give me 8 seconds real quick. Okay. So we have another head right here. And we off. Okay. Now, there go another head right there. I'm going to blow that head up so you can take a look at that head. You can take a look at that head. Okay? I'm going to blow it up a little bit. You can take a look at that head. Now, this is what we do know. Now, Naia's skull, okay? Naia's skull have the same skull as we do. We match her skull. Okay? This is not propaganda. This is not a theory. We match her skull. The Olmecs match her skull. Okay, excuse me. The Olmecs also match her skull. And I'm not talking about the Olmec statues. Okay? Now, is this understood? Is this understood? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up a triangle. Okay? I'm gonna bring up a triangle because I want people to see in a reels, I want people to be able to see in the real time. Okay, so let me see. So you have this triangle. Hold on, let me get this triangle together so people can see the triangular, the triangular part of it. Okay, now as you can see, we're gonna bring that up. Now, as you can see, you have Naia, 12,000 years old, found over there where the pretty much where the Omax at. We have people walking around today in Mexico and in North America that matches her cranial type. Okay, it matches her cranial type. So there's people walking around today matching their cranial type. So same exact thing in Africa. When they dig in Africa, they do the craniology. They say, hey, these people are walking around here today. You know, when they go over there and they do the craniology on Europeans and they say, oh yeah, these people are walking there today. Um, when they come over here and they do the craniology, they say them people metamorphed into Native Americans. Them people somehow switched over. Okay? Now, so everybody can see and can understand what is going on here. Okay? Now, like I say, you come to your own conclusions, you come up to your own theories. I'm not here to do theories. All I'm here to let you know is that Naia was found right over there with the civilizations with the Omax. So if you are some type of person who understand who the Omax is, and you say, well, shit, well, I mean, what the hell? Like, some shit is just understood, bro. You see what I'm saying? Some shit is just understood. Like, you don't need no goddamn evidence, bro. You don't need nothing extra. Some shit is understood. Now, to me, this would be a giving fact. Okay? To me. Now, maybe I'm a little weirdo. Maybe I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really get too hardcore in American culture. I think y'all crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So that's just me. That's a giving fucking fact to me. I mean, I don't need anything else. I mean, what the fuck can you say to me after that? What can you say to me after that? You mean to tell me this old ass lady was found right there, and then some civilizations popped up? What? Couple hours in the car? Like, are you dumb? Now, so here we go. So where's her DNA? Where's her DNA? What does her DNA? So she has a Negroid face. We ain't gonna even talk about their face. We're just gonna say, and then they popped up and they metamorphed into Native Americans, you guys. This is what we're believing today. Okay? But let's keep it real. Now I just had to let that out so people can understand it as a whole. Okay? Now, like I say, to me personally, this is what I call a giving fact. If you give me the evidence, you don't have to tell me anything else, bro. You don't have to explain anything else. Like if I say, oh yeah, man, I jumped up and then I ran around. Okay? It's understood that I came down. Okay? I don't have to explain to you, yeah, I jumped up and then I came down and I ran around. It's already understood that I came the fuck down. Okay? So, some things is just understood, bro. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't want to understand it, that's cool. That's perfectly fine. So that's why we're just going to stick with the evidence. But we're keeping it real today, you guys. So we're going to go on a quick break real quick. And then we're going to get Chief Holiday on here. And then we finna go into some Naia DNA and how all that type of stuff, we're going to break it down. Today is brought to you by Rental SEO. Those of you who have established businesses, or those of you who have, social media, who are involved in social media presence, and who would like to have a social media presence, these will be the professionals. Okay, I can give you some hints, I can give you some clues, but these will be the professionals that I would like to refer you to. And these are the guys where I learn from. These are the guys where I get tips, and some of my tips and things from is here. Rental SEO for small businesses and beyond. And if you don't really know what an SEO is, then you're late, bro. But keep it real. I'm calling all nerds. I'm calling all nerds to come out to play. You know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect for the construction worker, for the handyman and the mechanics, but us nerds need to get together so we can get this. We can get this ground and we can get this ground level worked. Get this ground level started. Okay, so it ain't gonna be start unless the nerds get together and make something happen. Okay, ain't no damn no construction worker and no goddamn politician or no goddamn you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking people, but I'm just saying we can't be mixing and matches. Y'all heard what the thing that Malcolm X says is that how we gonna have trumpet players and shit be our leaders and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we're not saying, and I'm not saying that they're the leaders, but I'm saying like it's their turn. So I'm calling on all nerds. Y'all need to sign up, contact me, sign up for the 5,000 League. We out here. We need to get this groundwork laid. I know our people is in some fucked up positions, but they're your people. Their faith is your faith. All our faiths connect to each other. You see what I'm saying? So that don't matter what at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, our kids is going to have to live in this world. And so I'm calling on all nerds. We need all nerds. Nerds are wanted at this time. You know what I'm saying? We need to lay this groundwork down. And like I say, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We got these, you know what I'm saying? We can't really expect these, these tax invaders or tax people and these fucking, um, producers and fucking politicians and fucking mailmen and shit to try to get together and try to install some type of security safety net for our people. Okay, whether it's on the internet or whether it's whatever it has to do, you understand what I mean. If you're a nerd, we need a security net all the way around our community, and we cannot expect beat makers and fucking mailman and people like that to understand and to do that. So we're calling all nerds to the 5,000 League. Sign up, let's go and let's make this. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect for anybody that make beats or anybody that do taxes or any of these little politicians or lawyers or whatever the fuck. But no, what we need a certain type of people at this time, and then we can build it, we can hand it over, and then we can go with everybody going to get theirs. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the DNA. Okay? Now, we're just going to assume that DNA is real. Now, we all know that DNA is a theory of its own. DNA does have some facts included with it. But what they're doing is they're taking some facts and they're coming up with different types of conclusions from the little facts. Now, is there certain types of facts that certain races have different types of craniology? Certain races have certain types of acids and fucking dopamines or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Sure, if you look hard enough, you can find something that, majority race have. Now, first thing you have to ask is, why are you looking? First question. Why are you looking? What are you looking for? What the fuck are you looking for? Okay? Why what is that going to do? Are you going to come up with a super race? Are you trying to come up with a super race or are you trying to kill a race? What the fuck will make a person say, I wonder what type of shit black people got versus everybody else? So you have to think about that when you think about DNA. Why is DNA even on my... Why is this shit even a thing? It's a thing because they were, you know, each his own. It's a thing. I'm gonna leave the shit alone. It's a thing. Okay, DNA is a thing. Now, are there certain types of markers and things that is more hereditary or more, inclined to certain races? Yes, there is. But it doesn't tell a full story. It doesn't tell a full story. The only story that DNA tells is that we're all made up at the same material. That's all it 100% explains. Okay? The same mathematical properties or organism or whatever the fuck made you is probably the same one that, probably the same one that made me, and so on and so forth. So we all, so it's no new DNA popping up. Just put it like that. There's no new DNA popping up. So it's a limited amount of DNA. And so somebody said, well, okay, I have a jar of DNA and I need to make everything in the fucking planet with it. So what are the odds that Everything in the planet will have some similarities and some little shit in common and some little and all different types. You know what I'm saying? All different types of shit. So that's 100% what that do explains. That's not a theory. That's a 100%. That's what that explains. Anything outside that, you're guessing, bro. Let's keep it real. You're guessing. You're SEOing. You could take my DNA, put it in that search engine. You're gonna take some DNA. We're gonna hand it over to rentalseo.com, and they're gonna put it in their search engine, and they're gonna say, hey man, you come back with some people in Kentucky, bro. Kentucky? How you do that? Well, shit, we just put in an SEO, and it just some shit popped up. Oh, okay. Some little facts. That's cute. But I'm not finna go to Kentucky and greet these people like, oh yeah, we buddies and shit like that. That shit, they don't work like that, bro. Like we do my lost cousin or some shit. It don't work like that. You're guessing. Okay? It's okay to guess. It's okay. It's okay to guess. But not today. It's not. Now, so we're gonna break down some of this DNA, you guys. It's kind of really nerdy, and there's some weird stuff in there. So we're gonna kind of let Lakeisha break some of this down, but I want to get into some of this. So when you just Google, when you go on genetics tests on, let's just say a Naia. So we're gonna break some of this down. Naia's is NHN5/48. Okay, 48 is the name. Okay, given to 12,000 to 13,000 year old human skull of a teenage female was found in the Yucatan, Mexico. Her bones were part of a 2007 discovery of a cache of animal bones in an underwater chamber called Hokia Negro, Spanish for black hole. Okay, now so that's pretty much so they given the type. Okay, so they gave us the type. So thank you, thank you, anthropologists. Thank you, whoever you are. Okay, in this systematic sack, the bones of Naia's death in the cave system was mostly dry, and she likely died falling into Hokia Negro. The remains have been discovered as the oldest, most complete, and generally intact human skeleton in the New World. Okay. Now, first thing. Now, I don't want to break this down too much, but I want you to read this, and I want you to read this as if you are a young white person. Okay. Read this as if you are a young white person. Let's say around 19 years old. Okay. So we all just flipped our minds. We're young 19-year-old white boys, okay, and girls. So I'm just going to read this one sentence. The remains have been discovered as the oldest and most complete, okay, and genetically intact human skull in the New World. New World. I wonder what that means to white people. Not trying to be racist, but we're not talking racism, and we're not talking theories. What the fuck is the New World? Okay? So right off the bat, I'm offended. I'm sorry. That offends me. That word offends me because I don't know what the fuck you mean by that. America? Are you what does that mean? Why couldn't the Americas be there? Why couldn't Mexico be there? Why couldn't something more simple that everybody around the universe can understand, but you want to use your little culture because you're talking to your culture? And I respect that, and you have a right to do that. I have the right to do it also, and it's just I'm a little better at it. I just got the money you got, bro. Okay? So, So basically, what they're saying by this sentence is that this was the oldest, intact skeleton found in a new world. New world. I'm guessing. Now, I don't know this, so I'm gonna have to click on that. Can I click on that? Uh, I don't really know what the hell New World is. So I guess I just have to speculate. I'm gonna leave my theories alone, but you should check out the Wikipedia and understand the wordplay. The New World. Now, who the fuck talk like that? Do anybody talk like that? Have you ever been to work and Johnny say, "Oh yeah, man, it's fun here in the New World, and yeah, we're going swimming this Thursday with Jane in the old world, and it might be pretty, you want to come? Like, who the fuck talk like that? So why the fuck are you writing like that? Okay, now what we're gonna do, this one, y'all, this one is so messed up, bro. We have to do word for word. This is, yeah, this one is so messed up. We have to do word for word on this one. I got some things going, so I'm gonna have Lakeisha help me on this one. But first, let me go ahead and break down the first part, and I'm gonna have Lakeisha break down the first part. The original report stated that HN5/58 is among the small group of Palo-American skulls, a group that is morphology whatever the fuck that means, distinctly of Native Americans. Okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Lakeisha break that down, because we need to fully understand this stuff, you guys. Chief Holiday, if you with me, now check this out. Okay.
The original report stated that HN 548 is among the small group of Paleo-American skeletons, a group that is morphologically distinct from Native Americans.
Okay. Now I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to read it one more time. The original report states that N of HN 5/48 is among the small group of Palo-American skulls, a group that is this word is not in my vocabulary. I understand it, but I just morphologist, whatever, distinct from Native Americans. Now, just to be fair, let's let Lakeisha answer it. Lakeisha, read it one more time.
The original report stated that HN 548 is among the small group of Paleo-American skeletons, a group that is morphologically distinct from Native Americans.
Okay, now the original report stated that this type of DNA, this small group, okay, this small group. Now understand, they're saying a small group now, so keep that in mind. So they're letting their readers know that this is an anomaly. This is a small group. That's cool. Of Palo-American skulls is a group that is different. It's basically saying it's different, distinct from Native Americans. So they're saying they don't look like Native Americans. Okay? But they're saying it in a way that it's like okay, okay, really? So that's basically what they're saying. So right out the gate, they're telling you that their skulls is morphologically distinct from. Okay, that means that they don't look like Native Americans. That's what they're saying. Okay, everybody understand that. So they letting you know off the rip. This is the first. Actually, this is the second paragraph. Okay, so they're letting you know. Now, here we go. Now here we go with the explanation. It says genetic testing. Okay, genetic testing indicates that the genetic links between Paleo Americans and modern indigenous people of the Americas. Okay, so you already know right off the bat. You already know right off the bat where they're going with this. So I'm gonna let Lakeisha read it so we can hear it and understand it more proper, more subtle tone. Here we go.
Genetic testing indicated a genetic link between Paleo-Americans and modern indigenous peoples of the Americas. 4.
Okay, so they're saying genetic testings indicate a genetic link between Paleo-Americans and modern indigenous people of the Americas. So what they're saying is that they don't look like them, okay, but they have genetic uh, they have links between them. Okay? They have links between them. Now, this is where you have to understand is because they're telling the truth. They do have links, a genetic link between Paleo Americans and modern day Americans. So they do have links. So they're not lying. They're not lying. But what they're not telling you, who else has these links? Who else has these links? Release the reports. Who else have them? Do you have them? Do your mama have them? Do Africans have them? Do Australians? Who else have them? See, it's sometimes it's not about what you say, it's about what you don't say. Okay? It's about what you say. So they letting you know. Let's read it again.
Genetic testing indicated a genetic link between Paleo-Americans and modern indigenous peoples of the Americas.
Okay, so they're telling the truth. But what they're not saying is they're not saying who else has them. They're putting it in your face. So they already putting. Do you remember your young 19-year-old white boy or some shit, and they're already putting it in your mind. You know that there's a link there between Naia and Native Americans. But what they're not gonna put there is that they also look like modern day African Americans, and she also have genetic links between them also. Okay? If you do our DNA and you do Native Americans' DNA, you would be able to also find links as well. So it's not what you're saying, it's what you don't say. And this is what people need to understand. So when you come up here and you say this shit, you're right. But finish it. Don't just stop there. So let's go ahead and let's check that out. So let me see. We got as tested, founded mtDNA haplogroup D1, haplogroup D. mtDNA is believed to have arisen in Asia. Okay, so D1 is also found in Central Asia, and is one of the founding links of in the Americas. Okay, subhaplogroup D occurs in 10.5% extended Native Americans. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and break that down. Let's slow it down, and let's just read this sentence. Okay, let's just read this sentence. Now understand, if you are a scientist and you come from a different type of if you come from a different culture, and maybe you guys are actually anthropologists, or maybe you guys are actually, you guys pay money to get, certain type of books. That's good for you. Maybe your information is more authentic. But guess what? This is what the fuck they're selling to our kids. Okay? So whatever's in your class you guys are talking about, or whatever in your high-paying book that costs $60,000 or whatever the fuck you found, and whatever information that's circling around the scientific community Fuck that, because you guys ain't got the ability to spread that shit throughout the whole goddamn world. You guys got the ability to get some fucking magazines and get some websites and some pamphlets. Y'all motherfuckers is struggling in the scientific community. So don't come around here like y'all motherfuckers is balling. Y'all motherfuckers is working for governments, and y'all working for people just like lawyers. Y'all motherfuckers is no different than a lawyer. You can hire a fucking anthropologist in China. You can hire a fucking anthropologists all you want. Y'all motherfuckers is for hire. You're not gonna cut it with the cyborg, bro. So miss me with the bullshit. This is what they're feeding our kids. So whatever community you come from, and whatever gobbledygook and bullshit you want to interject, don't do it here, because that shit is not on NBC. That shit is not on the Discovery Channel. Okay? This is the shit that's on the Discovery Channel, so this is the shit we're attacking. Simple. Okay? Here we go.
As testing found mtDNA haplotype D1. Haplogroup D, mtDNA, is believed to have arisen in Asia.
Okay. Now, it is believed, okay? We're going to emphasis on believe to have risen in Asia. Okay? So, that's a theory, right? Wouldn't that be a theory? So there's no science in belief. How the fuck you gonna be a scientist and a believer at the same time? Like, can anybody tell me that? Okay, I'm gonna read it again, and we're gonna calm down, you guys. We're gonna calm it down, and then we're gonna read it again. Let's go.
As testing found mtDNA haplotype D1. Haplogroup D, mtDNA, is believed to have arisen in Asia.
Okay, so it is believed. Okay, that's what I am telling you. I am telling you it is believed to be risen in Asia. So that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not. That's it. It's believed, and this is what they're selling to our kids. And I wonder if there's a link between people who believe from their monkey, they come from a monkey, and people who actually get work done. Who get more work done? People, I don't know. We'll do that another show. But so this is, you have to emphasize on this. So they're letting you know it's believed to risen in Asia. Okay? So they're telling the truth. But what they're doing is what they're not telling. Okay? They're not saying it's a possibility it could have came from America. It's a possibility it could have came from Africa. It's a possibility it could have been in Cuba. They could have said all types of different possibilities, but they don't really need no room for speculation. They could have just said, man, we don't know where it came from, man. We don't really know. They could have just been honest, but no. This is what they're telling.
As testing found mtDNA haplotype D1. Haplogroup D, mtDNA, is believed to have arisen in Asia.
Okay, so now that you feel that it's believed to be risen in Asia, now we're gonna do some more information on that. Okay, D1 is also found in Central Asia. I think I read that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let Lakeisha read that one. Okay, here we go. Break it down for me, sister.
D1 is also found in Central Asia and is one of the founding lineages in the Americas. Subhaplogroup D1 occurs in 10.5% of extant Native Americans, with highest frequency of 29% in indigenous people from Chile and Argentina. 4.
Okay, so that's kind of a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break those sentences down, and we're just gonna go with this.
D1 is also found in Central Asia and is one of the founding lineages in the Americas.
Okay, so D1 is also found in Central Asia and one of the founding lineage in America. Okay, now if you want to believe this, that's okay. And like I say, but where else is it found? Okay, where else? Is it found in Africa? Anybody out there got D1? Is any fruit, plants, trees, bugs, bees, anything else other than Central Asia have D1? Because according to this paragraph, they're painting a narrative right in front of your dumbass face, And as a young American, you would never see it coming. You would read this paragraph and you would be like, damn, boo, these is Native Americans. You guys are niggers from a boat. No, it says it right there. It's believed to be, well, wait, believed? Hold up, believed? Yeah, shut the fuck up, okay? Yeah, it's believed, motherfucker. Okay, so it says like I said, D1 is also found in Asia. Where else is it found? Can anybody help me out? Where else is D1 found? Anybody? Can anybody help me find D1 anywhere else besides Central Asia? Can anybody help me? I wonder if it's found. Uh, who knows? I guess we would never know because they're not telling us where else. Okay? Now it's finna get real weird. Okay? It's finna get really weird. Okay? And so, oh, shit. Here we go. Now some of this shit, I don't know. I don't even. Here we go. It says the report concludes that HN5/58 shows that the distinct cranial feature. Oh shit! This shit is dumb. Hold on 1 second. Oh, cranial features is like the craniology, pretty much. Morphology and genocides, pretty much. You know, so now they're trying to get cute. They're trying to get weird and creative. You know what I'm saying? To try to sound all, high tech and shit. Of paleo Americans can concur with Ambigen's hold on 1 second. Here we go. The Virgin's mtDNA haplogroup. Okay? So this shit. Yeah. So basically what they're basically trying to say that the craniofacial features have morphed. They morphed, bro. You see what I'm saying? They morphed, y'all. So these people metamorphed. But why the fuck is it a civilization right beneath where she was found, the people that looked like them? And they morphed? I mean, how does that work? Okay, I'm gonna have Lakeisha break this shit down because I read all this shit up. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. Some of these words is not in my vocabulary. I solely apologize. They're, here we go.
The report concluded that HN548 shows that the distinctive craniofacial morphology and generalized dentition of Paleo-Americans can co-occur with a Berengian-derived mtDNA haplogroup.
Okay. I'm more confused than this shit is confusing. But why is it that when I want to get George Lopez's DNA, why come I can just put his shit right up? I could pull Snoop Dogg shit right up. Fucking who else? The Rock and shit. I could pull their DNA right the fuck up. Oh, he's such a American, European, African, blah 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 blah. But for some reason, when it comes to Naia, shit get real scientific around here that you be like, what the fuck? Hold on, what? What? That's come on, help me out, Lakeisha, man. I don't know what the hell they said.
The report concluded that HN548 shows that the distinctive craniofacial morphology and generalized dentition of Paleo-Americans can co-occur with a Berengian-derived mtDNA haplogroup.
Oh my goodness, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Okay, I'm gonna have to shorten this shit up, y'all, because that was just too much shit. Okay, so they don't have a period, so I'm gonna have to make one. The report concludes HN5/48 shows that a distinct craniofaciology morphology. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this one little part because when you put this shit together, the shit is confusing, and this is what I want you to understand. that it gets real confusing. Now I gotta go to school for 12 years just to understand Wikipedia now. When they do that, when they do that. But why come I could go right I could Google George Lopez right up the rip. But I need to go to school for 12 years to understand Naia and shit. No, Tadata, see, bro, you don't understand. You need to let the professionals. I did this shit for 12 years and I went to school and I got a degree at Harvard. Okay, well, why the fuck I don't need all that shit to know George Lopez? So why the fuck I need to become a professional anthropologist or some shit was understand what whoever the fuck got morphology in a vocabulary, whoever the fuck use that word on a daily basis, whatever the hell you call them type of people. Why'd I gotta be one of them to understand nice? Why couldn't it just be plain and simple as day like everybody else's? Makes you wonder, don't it?
The report concluded that HN 548 shows that the distinctive craniofacial morphology and generalized dentition.
Oh my god, that shit hurt. Okay, so basically what they're trying to say is that these people, she pretty much morphed generalization. You know what I'm saying? She morphed and shit. So it gets weird. It gets weird. It gets weird, you guys. I'm sorry. This is one that was not part of the show. So what I'm gonna do is okay. So now we're gonna break down the other part of the sentence, and so we can check this out, and we're gonna have a new word coming up today. Check it out. Here we go.
Of Paleo-Americans can co-occur with a Berengian-derived mtDNA haplogroup.
Okay, so it can concur. It can. So here we go. We're talking about can. So now we're talking, it can. So now we're talking another type of theory, another type of, you know. Who that? You sound like some new college career job taxpayer. You know what I'm saying? So it can concur. So they letting you know what it can do. Okay? They not letting you know what it can't do, but they letting you know what it can do. So now they're talking they're they're not lying. Now keep it in mind. I ain't seen one lie. I gotta be honest. I ain't seen one lie. But I'm not saying what the fuck it can't do. Okay? And I'm also not seeing other possibilities and other probabilities. So why are they narrowing it down to these one certain probabilities when it could be 50 different probabilities, and they say, you know what, we like that one. That one fit our narrative. So we're gonna put that on a Wikipedia so the reader will be able to, without even really thinking, it will be able to believe my narrative without even knowing it's believing it. Interesting. Interesting. So now, paleologists can concur. Okay, so that means it can happen. And also, it can't fucking happen also. Okay? It can't happen also. And also, it can do some other shit. I don't even know what the hell that means, but I'm pretty sure it can do some other shit. But, here we go.
This 13 to 12 car Paleo-American skeleton thus suggests that Paleo-Americans represent an early population expansion out of Beringia, not an earlier migration from elsewhere in Eurasia.
Oh, so listen. Okay, now this is a certain word I want you to guys understand. Okay, this is what I do, and this is why we do SEO. Because SEO is where you get your keywords. Okay, when you have a keyword, each keyword has a number that represents it. Okay, so this is why I tell people I talk in math, because I take keywords and I convert the keyword into a number, and then I add it with another keyword, and I add it with another keyword. Now this what helps me to stay on track and to remember what I was saying. Because sometimes if I try to listen to what you're saying, I won't be able to understand. I won't be able to stand it. But if I can take what you say and I can listen to your keywords and I can put numbers on your keywords and I can add up your keywords, then I can stay on track And so when people try to do a commercial right in the middle of your shit, I'd be like, bro, like that shit don't work, bro. Like that shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? So so one of the keywords, so what we're going to do is we're going to practice on the keywords, and we're going to practice on this sentence right here. Because this is a sentence way the fuck out of my element. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. So, but I do understand keywording. And this is brought to you by Rental SEO. You know, they do keywording. They're professional keywording. So here we go. So we're going to listen to this, and I want everybody to pick out as many keywords as you can. Okay, as you can. Okay, check it out. Okay, first it might take a couple times to get the keywords because it's confusing as hell. But try to get your keywords. Okay, here we go.
Suggests that Paleo-Americans represent an early.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Listen to your keywords.
This 13 to 12 car Paleo-American skeleton thus suggests that Paleo-Americans represent an early population expansion out of Beringia, not an earlier migration from elsewhere in Eurasia.
Okay. What is the number of infinity? What is the number of infinity? Infinity. You want me to spell it out? Now here we go. So I'm gonna give you one more time. Check out the keywords. Here we go. Slow it down, everybody. Slow it down. You need to know this shit, especially you people the 5,000 elite, bro, because we about to bust this shit open. Y'all gotta understand. So, okay. So I want you to pick out the keywords. Okay. I'm not going to show you how to put them in mathematical format yet. That's for the 5,000 elite. That's not for everybody. But everybody, I want you to pick out the keywords, and I want you to understand what they're saying. Okay, here we go.
This 13 to 12 car Paleo-American skeleton thus suggests that Paleo-Americans represent an early population expansion out of Beringia, not an earlier migration from elsewhere in Eurasia.
Okay. Now, can anybody put it? I played it like 3-4 times. Can anybody throw out a keyword up in the one of the keywords up in the chat room, please? Play it again. I'm gonna play it again. Slow it down. You gotta slow it down. You're gonna have to slow your brain down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta slow your brain down. You know what I'm saying? And then we gotta get out the keywords, because I already got my keywords already. But let's go.
This 13 to 12 car Paleo-American skeleton thus suggests that Paleo-Americans represent an early population expansion out of Beringia, not an earlier migration from elsewhere in Eurasia.
Okay. Australia, 12,000? Okay, you talking to me? So anybody want to throw out a keyword up in there? Okay, anybody want to throw out a keyword? Okay, so here we go. I'm finna break it down with my keywords. Okay, numbers, I'm always elsewhere. Okay, here we go. We getting some early American population. Okay, we getting some. We getting somewhere. Okay, so it's a star. We getting somewhere. Now numbers always pop out to me. Okay, so anytime somebody use numbers, I'm on that shit. Okay. I'm on that shit. Somebody said years ago. I'm on that shit. So 13 to 12 ka. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it means years. Okay? And it's confusing. My main point is I want everybody to see how fucking confusing it is to read hers, but it's simple as hell to read George Lopez's, though. That's kind of the main point I'm trying to get at. Paleo-American. Okay. Oh, there we go. Same keyword as me. Pony locks, suggests. Yup, that is a keyword right there. Suggests. That means whatever the fuck you about to say next, it's some shit you just came up with. It's a opinion. Okay, so that would be one of my keywords also. So I'm seeing 12, 13 ka, Paleo American. You know what I'm saying? Of course, skull, because you got to know what they're talking about, and then suggests. Okay, suggest. Okay, that's a very good keyword right there. You have to understand that. You have to understand these keywords to understand how they getting us, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because we doing the shit back, but a lot of people don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They just think we just want to be like Nana and we want to get some views and shit. They have no idea what the hell's going on over here. But anyway, so that word suggest. Now read it again and focus in on suggest. Okay, let's read it again. Now that we know one key word, let's hear it again.
This 13 to 12 car Paleo-American skeleton thus suggests that Paleo-Americans represent an early population expansion out of Beringia, not an earlier migration from elsewhere in Eurasia.
Okay, so that's conclude for the day, boys and girls. They're guessing. Oh, come on, don't. Oh, did that shit just froze? Let me see. Press 1 if you can hear me. Press 1 if you can hear me over there in Chief Holiday chat room. I'm sorry. Hold up. I need to get. We got 2 chat rooms. My bad. I'm sorry. So we got 2 chat rooms. Here we go. Convert words into my. He said he's talking. Oh, Mac. Ain't too many people. Okay. Behringer suggest. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we over there, Chief Holiday chat room. Is we still going over there at the Tribe Up chat room? Is we still going? Press 1. Okay, we back. Okay. Now, yeah, suggest. So as we see suggest, so basically there's letting you know I'm giving my opinion. Okay? I'm giving my opinion. So I have a old ass skull and I'm giving my opinion. Okay? About it. Okay? So anything else you need to say there, like I don't like none of that shit even means shit to me. Like I don't know, I don't give a fuck what you said, but I do know that whatever the fuck you said, you're giving an opinion. But let's break down some more keywording. Okay? And just to play with it a little bit. Another one of my keyword is represent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody keyword is going to be different. Nobody's going to have the same keywords. No keywords is wrong. No keywords is right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And but it really don't shit else mean shit. Really, after suggest, you're suggesting something. And so you can suggest what is or you can suggest what ain't. It seems like you're just suggesting what could be and what is. So that breaks that down. So that lets you know right there. But everybody see where they're trying to go. And but it's fun to see how they take you there. You see, we already know that at the end of the day, they spend millions. They got millions of dollars that says this lady is them. You see what I'm saying? So we already know where they're going, but it's just fun to see how they do it. And when they using words like suggest, can, could, hypotheses, and all this other shit. But here we go. I'm gonna need Chief Holiday on this. This is Chief Holiday special right here. So now we're gonna go with this one, and we're gonna break this one down, and then we're gonna break this one down, and then we're gonna let Chief Holiday. I don't know if Chief Holiday out there. Let's break this one down, you guys. Okay, here we go.
This is consistent with hypotheses that both Paleo-Americans and Native Americans derive from a single source population, whether or not all share a lineal relationship. The differences in craniofacial form between Native Americans and their Paleo-American predecessors are best explained as evolutionary changes that post-date the divergence of Beringians from their Siberian ancestors.
Oh my God! Did they say diversion? Did they really use the word diversion? I thought that was some movie, bro. That's a real word. What the fuck is going on in America, bro? That's a real, like, for real? Like, that's scientific, bro? I thought... Oh, killing me, man. This shit is killing me, bro. Okay, so that was kind of long. You know what I'm saying? But I already got mine. You know what I'm saying? I already got mine already. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do the same game. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get out the keywords. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, and we're gonna point out the keywords. And this is now that you understand keywords, it's gonna get easier and easier and easier for you to point out the bullshit. Instead of trying to listen to all this other extra shit and all this confusing shit, get your goddamn keywords together, add that shit up, and say, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Nigga, you got hypotheses and theories and could and can't. Nigga, when you gonna show me is? You can't. And let's be honest about it. I can't either. But I don't got no problem with telling you that. But here we go.
This is consistent with hypotheses that both Paleo-Americans and Native Americans derive from a single source population, whether or not all share a lineal relationship.
Mm, mm, mm. So here we go. So this is consistent with hypotheses. Now that's Chief Holiday shit. And this is not in my vocabulary, so truly honest, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm guessing it means like you're guessing. Okay? That's how that's you know what I'm saying? I'm guessing that's what that means. It's like you're guessing some type of fancy ass guess. Some French word you dubois some shit. And you just means you full of shit. Okay? That's some shit like that. I don't know, but a hypothesis that both Paleo Americans and Native Americans derive from a single source population. Okay? Now, when it says they derive from a single source population, now derive from, okay? Now I'm a little confused about that word. Huh? Hold on. Dubois. Derived. I'm a little confused on that word because um I have two types of it gives me two types of it's confusing because it gives me two types of definitions. You can have like we arrive, or you can be saying like we split off. It's kind of confusing, the word derived from. You see what I'm saying? To me. Now, that's not to everybody because I know some people are smart as hell. They know where the fuck it came from in the anthropology, and it was a French man who invented it, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know all that shit, okay? A lot of this shit is, like, none of this shit is in my vocabulary. I don't talk like this, and I damn sure don't read like this, okay? So, let's keep it real, okay? Derived from. So, Native Americans derived from a single source population. Now, to me, this would be true, okay? But it's a hypothesis that the Native Americans arrived from a single source population. Now they're not saying where this population at. They're not saying where this population come from. They're not saying anything about this population. They're just saying of a population. So there is some wide ass truth in there, and some wide ass could, and the wide ass things like that. So of course they came from somewhere else. They are mixed people. So of course they derived from some shit because they're not original people. They're mixed people. That's not a theory. Okay, that's not a theory. Okay, educated. Right. Some bullshit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, nonetheless. Right. 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 But it is not a. It is. You know what I'm saying? And so they came from somebody. Okay? They came from somebody. Now we got to go with the other half. So now check out your keywords, y'all. Don't get too caught up in this bullshit. Keep your keywords on deck. Your keywords is the key to a sentence, to learning. Okay? Shout out to the people over there, the Realtor SEO. Here we go. SEO. Here we go.
The differences in craniofacial form between Native Americans and their Paleo-American predecessors are best explained as evolutionary changes that post-date the divergence of Beringians from their Siberian ancestors.
Okay, now we all got that. That was very simple to pick out the keywords in that. So everybody got it by now. How it works, right? This is how it works. Don't listen to the bullshit. Just listen to the keywords. So we already know that the craniofacial features between Native Americans and their. Now notice they saying and their Paleo American predecessors. So they already riding their dick. They already smashing these people together already. Hold on. You see what I'm saying? Check it out. Slow it down. Let's slow it down, you guys. Let's slow it down, and you have to be able to understand the key words. Okay? Because the word there is a key word there. It's a key word. Okay, hold on one second. Here we go.
The differences in craniofacial form between Native Americans and their Paleo-American predecessors.
Okay, and there it says in their Paleo-American predecessors. So they're already letting you know that they're basically saying the craniology, the difference between the old ones and the new ones, which is their predecessors. So they already selling it to. They already telling you that these are the people. These are the predecessors. So they're selling you on that, and that's a magic trick. That's called narrative. They're narrative switching. They're painting a narrative. You see what I'm saying? They could have been a little more scientific and said, okay, there's a difference between their skull and their skull. But they claiming it to them. They giving it to them already. Oh, they're predecessors. And predecessors, which means that the same people that came before them. So they sold that good. That was dope, bro. Whoever wrote that shit was dope. But it shit wasn't dope enough. But that shit was dope the way they sold that shit. So whoever wrote this, they was up on it. Now, their predecessors. Now, here we go. Now, this is the part right here, and we're gonna take a quick break. Or Chief Holiday, where you at? Here we go. Now, listen to this part.
Are best explained as evolutionary changes that post-date the divergence of Beringians from their Siberian ancestors.
Oh my God! This is divergent Beringer, Siberian. Can I just get a simple report on a lady? Do I really gotta go to school to understand this shit? Really? That's what we doing? So it says best explained as evolutionary. So they're telling you that they're telling you some kind of way that Naia morphed into these people. But why is it that the fucking Olmec civilization is right next door and they still got the same damn craniology pretty much? That's facts. That's not a theory. That's not a theory. The Yucatan Peninsula, whatever you call it. Then you have the Olmec heads found right outside there. And then they're telling you they're metamorphed into fucking what his name, Toto, Frito, Tonto, or whatever the fuck the name is, however they say it. So yeah. Chief, let me see who up in here. Chief, where you at? Chief, you out here? Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. We're gonna go on a quick break real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it, we're gonna get a little music going real quick, and then we're gonna have, we're gonna have Chief Holiday, because this is Chief Holiday stuff. This is his stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go on a quick break, and we'll be right back. Shout out to the brothers over there at Retail SEO. Here we go. We'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. We'll be right back. But yeah, we're gonna check out those keywords and stuff like that. Here we go. Shout out to the brother the brother crew brother over there at Zyx. We about to take it over. Here we go.
Watch it take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, all this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust, yes, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, my daddy jumping differently. We find the wins in all the games that they try to play. We held our ground, tell our fans through the poverty. While leaders down, knowledge drown, but we find a way. Life was cold, but we made it hot. No matter how it goes, we gon' make it pop. Black is like a gold or a precious rock. So message to my foes, we gon' never stop. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the light, see the code, you'll see the difference. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the life, see the code, you'll see the difference. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.
From the land of the street lights where kids get kidnapped. Black man murdered through a white man's dispatch. But my aggression overcomes the oppression, and the fact that I can speak is my deadliest weapon. Look, this for the ghetto, shit that only VC. They take us out the streets and stash us in the OBCC. Now these shell tops slowly walk the cell block. I swear this shit can get funkier than stale socks. So I learned to be humble in this jungle. Keep some pads in my step, cause if I stumble, shit can crumble. The cops keep killing all our soldiers, trying to control the population, cause they know one day
watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.
Peace. Brought to you by, you know what I'm saying, Rental S.
Watch us take over.
You have a nice.
All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, all this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust, yes, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, my dad is on a different lane. We find the wins in all the games that they try to play. We held our ground, tell our fans do the poverty. While leaders down, knowledge drown, but we find a way. Life was cold, but we made it hot. No matter how it goes, we gon' make it pop. Black is like a gold or a precious rock. So message to my foes, we gon' never stop. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the light, see the code, you'll see the difference. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the life, see.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We giving y'all a game. If like I say, if you're a guy that sells on Craigslist, or if you one of those guys that, one of those little hood mechanics, or if you even one of those type of people who, drive around in the little trucks and collect like copper and tires and collect junk, get on social media, get your social media game up. It will help out your business. You got little moving companies and little lawnmower businesses and stuff like that. Contact these guys to get your Google up and to get your game up. I'm giving you the game, y'all. This is how we do it. These are the people I learned from. Okay? The cyborg learned from. So I'm telling you. All right, don't listen. But here we go. We're going in. Here we go. Chief, you out here? Okay, I guess we'll wait on you. Okay, here we go. Now let's go ahead. Now, as y'all can see, now we can go back in, slow it down a little bit. And as y'all can see, that is very confusing, and people try to get real scientific and real purposely confusing when it comes to real actual science. You see, and so now I can't really say these people are lying, but I can tell you everything. I can tell you a lot of things that they're not saying, and I can tell you all the conclusions that they're not presenting, and I can tell you all the possibilities and probabilities that they're not saying. And even the ones that we're saying, they're not saying that, even though that's a possibility. Now you can look simply at the craniology of Naia, and then you can go to the OMAC. You can even go down there to certain places in the Caribbean. You can go to other places in Mexico and even other civilizations, and you can look at their craniology, and their craniology is still walking around today. Okay, their craniology is out there today. Who's out there right now? Who's out there? Who's over? Let me see, because we got two chat rooms today, so um I'm mixing and matching. So who's over there? We got the Copper Empress Hopper over there. The Copper Empress Hopper has the same type of craniology as Naia. It's still walking around today. It's still here. It ain't left. It's still here. Now that's not a theory. Her craniology is all through the Americas. This is not a myth. Okay? Now you can believe that they came from a monkey and they went on a boat. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But today is not theory day. This is fact day. Okay? This is fact. Her facial features are still here. They never left. Okay? The Omax. So is the Omax transforming into yeah, we're gonna have to do some bills with some of the real guys, okay? And we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to try to figure out what is the relationship with Naia and this Yucatan Peninsula right here. Why ain't nobody putting this shit together, bro? This shit is right here. This shit is a triangle right here. The oldest skeleton bones fought right there, right next door, a big ass fucking head. Then over there to the left of it is another big ass head. And I thought you guys came on boats, man. Y'all walking around here looking like Naia and fucking big ass Omac heads. How the fuck y'all get? What? Y'all came on the boat, bro. That don't. It's just confusing. It's confusing. So yeah, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna come back. Your boy Chief Holiday. I called him. Let him know. He ain't. Oh, you here?
Yeah, I'm in here.
You missed it?
Yeah, I didn't even know, man. I didn't get the
Oh
notification.
man, this is your shit right here. This is your shit. But
I mean, you did your thing, man. What's up?
so yeah, so
Keep
we're talking about
subscribing.
the DNA of Naya, and for some reason it's missing. And I brought up a little Wikipedia. I read a couple articles, and it's very confusing to me. And so, but for some reason, George Lopez and all the stars, their DNA makes so much sense to me. It's just like, oh, certain percent sub-Saharan African, 55% European, something percent Asian. It's very laid out, nice and simple for me when it comes to the celebrities. But for some reason, when it comes to the oldest people and the Paleo Americans, it's almost as if like I need to go to school for 12 years to understand it correctly. And it's just not like if you don't see that, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't having no theories today though. No theories. We just doing facts today. We just doing straight facts because Naya was there, and then as you can see, Naya was found in the Yucatan Peninsula, and then the Omax was found a couple what about a couple hours away, about 6 hours away, at the Tabasco, and you know it was and it was just a couple hours away that the Omax civilization popped up. And now that's facts. Now linking them together would be a theory. But to me, that sounds like a given fact. To me, that sounds like a fucking given fact. Like, but I'm. This is not my field. But what do you think about that? How is it that Naya can be found right outside the Omac civilization, and nobody's really like, you know, trying to even say, hey, these people got links together. They got
Hey Ty,
yeah.
if you spit on the ground, how long is your DNA gonna last?
Shit.
I mean, I just
Depends
need
on
to
how hot
know.
it is, I guess.
I mean,
Minnesota, that shit'll
where did
freeze.
they get the DNA from Naya?
No,
Like, where did they get
we
it from?
going with the flow. We just gonna go. We
India.
going with the flow. We going with the flow.
I
We
know,
just
but they got to produce the DNA first, though, right?
what they saying that it's some type, it's some group,
Nah, but where
it's
did
some.
they get it from, though? Her bone marrow, her. So they want to say they want to get into the teeth, right? Okay.
Well, see, I don't know. That it gets real tricky. Like I say, it gets real tricky. So you know, yeah,
But they can't. Once again, if they're saying that all Native American tribes would come from the Olmecs, right, or the She people, and then you have bones in the ground that predate that are Negro people, right? We're just talking about the measurements of the bones and the Negroes, right?
right.
Like as far as the DNA conversation or whatever, right? Let's have it. Let's go to the DNA and start matching stuff up if y'all want to do all that. But right now, we're going to go with the craniology, right, which matches up with the archaeology, which matches up with the
Omax.
geology, and so just so many other things that cross reference.
Right. So if these people, so this is the thing that they're selling. Okay, so Naia was found Yucatan Peninsula. Okay, the Omac people popped up, and the Omac people was right up the street. Okay, you could wheelie your bike. Okay, right up there. And then you mean to tell me they morphed? Evolution, they call it evolutionary changes that predates the diversion. What the fuck does that even mean? The evolutionary changes that predates the diversion? I thought diversion was a fascist that didn't have a fascist or some shit. Like, what the fuck are you saying to me? Is that even a real word, bro? Like, is that like? But nonetheless, I know nonetheless read the books and shit. Hey, what the hell is? I mean, from my understanding, a diversion is some shit from a movie. You know what I'm saying? And it basically means, okay, you don't have a home, you don't have a group. So what are they saying? How are they using it? It predates the diversion. Are you saying it predates the trying to they doing, bro? They ain't getting over here though. They ain't getting over here, y'all. Okay. And they're trying to say that these people came in about the Behringer predates the diversion. So basically what they're really trying to say is that the evolution came first before the diversion, before the wave of people came over here from the Siberian ancestors and shit. But last week these motherfuckers was from Australia. And they, you know what I'm saying? And the narrator was all, yeah, there's a probability that they came over here to the Australia, and they could have came over here, and then then they could have had a fight. They could have had a fight, and they could have wiped them out. So they're using words coulda and shoulda, coulda and can, but then on the screen they got some fucking they got the fucking Native Americans beating us up and shit with rocks on our heads and shit. You see what I'm saying? So, we don't have the ability, I don't have the ability to tell you the truth and show you some bullshit at the same time. You know what I'm saying, everybody? But, you know what I'm saying, make sure you guys, support, sign up for the 5,000 League so we can have the same shit. I want to be able to come out here and have some motherfucking 3D motherfucking Naia walking around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing the motherfucking, bumping some motherfucking 2 Chainz or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to have that ability to do that. Because these people, it's obviously they got money behind them, so they can do what they want to do, and we don't. So at the end of the day, what it comes down to is it comes down to who got the highest budget. So we stuck in court now. We just a court day. Who got the highest budget? Who got the highest budget? Your shit is real. Okay. Who got the more money to spend? That's how America works. That's how America's set up. And Chief, you out there? You ready? Chief, you out there? Cause I'm about ready to head out, and then I can set y'all up. So what we gonna do, man, is we gonna go ahead and head out, and then we gonna come back. You know what I'm saying, with Chief Holiday, we're gonna talk about this stuff, man. But it's getting weird out here, y'all. And so we want to put ourselves in a position where we can hire real, authentic archaeologists. We can hire them from China. We can hire them from Asia. I mean, we can hire from Africa, whatever the fuck makes you feel comfortable. But we'll be able to hire our own archaeologists. You know, me personally, I would like to have some mean ass fucking Pan Africans go out there, you know what I'm saying, and debunk and say, man, won't y'all debunk us? And have them go out there with a nice little budget to find shit that says different. That's what I would like to do. But you know what I'm saying, that's how, you know what I'm saying, real science will work. You try to get your theory, then you try to go against it. But see, these people, they would never go against their theory because they got laws and shit. And if you don't understand the laws that I'm talking about, check your casino laws, check some of your fishing laws with some of your rivers and shit, check some of your land laws, check the relationships, check some of the relationships between the government and some of the checks that they be handing out and shit like that. Like some of those type of laws, they made these laws based on these type of theories and these types of what if, could have, and this fucking diversion shit. You see? And so now when you find something that says otherwise or that says different, the goal is to make sure it lines up. Everybody knows this, bro. This is you know what I'm saying? I am not smart, bro. Like this is dumb. This is simple shit. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. We'll come back with Chief Holiday. Thanks for y'all for checking us out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the rundown, countdown. I got a lot of stuff going on. Peace to everybody up in the room. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, they let us play it out. But they were sure trying to get us earlier. But this has been brought to you by your people over there at Realtel SEO. You know what I'm saying? Go check them out. Get your Google game up. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you own a laundromat, if you own, a rubber band ball collection and you trying to sell it, baseball card collection or whatever here you trying to do, man, get your social media up. You know what I'm saying? And these is the people that can help you do it. This is where I learn from, So we're going to go ahead and get out here. And peace.
Watch it take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, all this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust, yes, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, my dad is drumming differently. We find the wins in all the games that they try to play. We held our ground, tell our fans through the poverty. While leaders down, knowledge drown, but we find a way. Life was cold, but we made it hot. No matter how it goes, we gon' make it pop. Black is like a gold or a precious rock. So message to my foes, we gon' never stop. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the light, see the code, you'll see the difference. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the life, see the code, you'll see the difference. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.
From the land of the street lights where kids get kidnapped, black man murdered through a white man's dispatch. But my aggression overcomes the oppression, and the fact that I can speak is my deadliest weapon. Look, this for the ghetto, shit that only VC. They take us out the streets and stash us in the OBCC. Now these shell tops slowly walk the cell block. I swear this shit can get funkier than stale socks. So I learned to be humble in this jungle. Keep some pads in my step, cause if I stumble, shit can crumble. The cops keep killing all our soldiers, trying to control the population, cause they know one day
watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.
We fade now. We fade now. You want to say?
Say what? What happened?